You're not going to find me in the corner listening to Benny Hinn music. I'm not going to do it. That's not who I am. And so I struggled this for so long. And I said, Lord, one of these days, let me preach. Let me preach, because music is so powerful. You put so much importance into it, and it can either bring us to you or take us away. But we must preach it the way it should be. And so, we heard that all rock was bad. And so I asked the question, what makes music wrong? What makes music wrong? Is it the people that are singing it and what they look like? Is it the sound of the music? Or is it the lyrics? And so I battled with that, because I saw these groups and they looked like girls. But they were singing about Jesus. And then, no, that's from the devil. Look at what they look like. Look at what they look like. They got the long hair, they got the earrings, they got the tight pants. They were never looking to the lyrics. They were looking to the people and the appearance. Can I preach? If you're looking for perfect music according to what people look like or what they do, then all this praise and worship is going to hell. Because we're all sinners here. All of us here have fallen short of the glory of God. So stop looking at people and what they look like. Stop looking at their hair. Stop looking at their appearance. That's why people don't want to step into church, because we're too busy pointing the finger. But the Lord teaches me in Samuel that He says, I judge the inner appearance rather than the outward. And so, man, I couldn't say what I liked back then, because, and there's this big thing about preachers' kids being the worst kids. Really? We're the worst. And so we would have so much, you're listening to this, you're listening to that, and this and that. But the truth of the matter is, we have to understand that it's about the lyrics. It's not about the sound. I'm going to say it again. It's about the lyrics. It's not about the sound. I know some of you are like, oh, Pastor, I loved you, and you had to go there, and now my son's going to want to listen to this crazy music. Hey, if it brings your son closer to the Lord, let us use the music. Let us use these lyrics to bring people in. I'm telling you, there's sermons. I got to keep going. There's sermons with music behind it. How many of y'all know that music can take you places? Well, I'm going to say it again. Music can take you places. There's nothing like a song to make you cry, to make you laugh, to make you remember. It'll take you to a place where you wish you could be. Or it'll take you to a place where you wish you could forget. Powerful. Music. You listen to something and, oh man, it reminds me of, I need to be listening to that. It takes you down. It makes you weak. It brings your guard down. It makes you vulnerable. It takes you through a path where you don't want to go. Or on the other hand, you can put the right type of music and it lifts your spirit up in a moment when you're down and out. Knowing the music, knowing the lyrics, knowing what it's about is the most powerful thing you can probably do. And so what I'm going to do today is that I've compiled a list of songs. And I'm going to take you through a little journey. Are y'all ready? Now, imagine movies without music. Imagine Rocky without this. I mean, it just makes you want to say, Adrian! All right? Imagine Titanic without this. No, Rose, you're gonna make it, Rose. Right? Some of you are already holding hands. Get away from each other. We're gonna get to that in a minute. And it's interesting because imagine if you went to a wedding without this. What do? You stand up and you look to behind and what? Here comes the power of music. It's in our movies, it's in everything. But I'm going to take you through a little journey. So if you would allow me, I'd like you to listen to this. You may have remembered it. Go ahead. Now, I don't know who you are. I know some of you kids are like, who's that? I don't know what he's talking about. But maybe you got to go a little bit ahead through something like this. Uh-oh. Spring break 89. Uh-oh. I'm taking you back. Ladies, some ladies are already, I don't know, keep your shirt on. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. How about something like this? Maybe you remember this one. It's building up. Come on, you guys, get in your old car, give a big, nobody else can watch it, but you would turn it on. Oh, let's go, baby. Where are we going today, honey? It doesn't matter, get in the car. Am I preaching to anybody here today? Okay, we're getting real now. We're getting real. Welcome to the jungle, but I think I lost some of you, so let me bring you back to the Lord as we listen to a little bit of the anthem. Let me bring you back. I know some of you went to hell for a little bit there. Amen. Let me bring you back. All right. And I know some of the youth, and I know some of the people are probably saying, you know, Pastor, I really can't relate to Welcome to the Jungle. And but before we do those, how many of you remember this music right here? Anybody heard of a man named Luis Miguel? I see some of you keep your hands to yourself. That's not your wife. That's a visitor. Keep your hands to yourself. That's me in the beer right there, girl. Alright, wait. But I know some of you are still not relating because you're saying, I don't do the rock and I don't do the ballads, but if I play this, I think you're ready. Come on, somebody. Anybody? Yeah, it's the same people that don't want to raise their hands up in here, but they BYOB at a dance, and there they are rolling over, and we're all playing with a tight render. They're a 32, but they're wearing a 28. Come on, let me preach. Am I preaching to anybody? Welcome to the jungle, that's right. That's right. But then there's a whole other aspect of music. Now this is the kind of stuff I like. Hit it, man. I tell you what, you turn that on, and I'll wait. All right. Some of you still don't get it. So let's play something that the youth of this generation would understand. Youth, would you do me the honors? Show me what you got, Ruth. Show me what you got, Ruth. Omar, show me what you got, Omar. There you go. Hold on. I'm losing some of you again. Let me bring you back to the Lord. Go ahead. Just let him know that God's right there. He's surely alive. Come on. Come on, raise your hands for a little bit. Get saved again. Lord, I'm sorry for listening to Gang Style. I'm sorry for going to the jungle. You have to ask the Lord for permission. All right. Good. But it's funny because we laugh, youth. We laugh, but some of you were conceived to this music. What? You think your parents just all of a sudden just think, well, we're going to do everything? No, they had some. They had all types of music to get it going. The power of music. People are getting pregnant because of music. People get married with music. We do everything with music. The power of music. And if we don't understand